Hey guys, this is the Bass Pro 96 here. Today I'm going to just give y'all a tutorial on how to make jig skirts. That is one of the things I do. I make my own fishing jigs and shaky heads and stuff. I'm not going to be using a jig head that I made, but this is a Eakins jig right here. You guys can probably see it. It's got a sort of a green, pumpkin, brownish type hue to it. Take this line off. Nope. It's probably terrible for your teeth, but alright, so this is the jig making tool, and that's our skirt, Jan's Net Craft Skirts. How you get on there is you put this little cone thing on there, then you lube it up with soap or baby oil or whatever you want to. Put that on there. It's quite a pain in the butt to get on there. And then, like I'll be showing you here soon, take this little joker right here, put it through the tube. You pull it out with this end. But I'm going to be making a peanut butter and jelly skirt. We're going to be using this purple, this June bug color right here. Yep, see it? We're going to be using a root beer, which I will use 2 of these because I'm going to make an extra thick skirt for this one, because I want it to be able to fall really slowly, because this is going to be a skipping jig. So I want some with a big profile that'll just skip across the top of that water. And this Do It Living Image silicone. These tend to be really sticky coming out of the pack. It's kind of weird. This is a lot bigger than the other two. So, you know, this is going to be a pretty thick skirt. But that's not bad for you know, Eakins jigs and finesse jigs. You want a real slow descend. But if you start out thick, you want to overshoot what you're going to put on there, because if it's thick, you can trim off. If it's not, then you have to make a whole new skirt. So, you know, your eyes being bigger than the fish's stomach is alright here. So what we got to do is we got to line up all of our tabs here. Get them lined up all good and everything. And you can tell they're lined up, except for, oh, here we go. That's why that one looked a lot thicker, because it has 2. Alright, so here we go. They're all lined up. They're ready to be hooked. Now you want to try to find the center of it right here. So we're gonna go for the center. That looks pretty centered up good. So alrighty, now we're gonna pull it through. And since this is gonna be a finesse jig, we're only gonna pull it through till about right there. So this will have a pretty good, pull it through a little bit more, right here. So it'll have a pretty good base on it, and it's going to be all weird like that. I guess because you're putting it through such a small spot. Then you take this and just kind of use your fingernail. And I got the bottom part up right, and we are good. Alright, so now to pull this out of there, unhook it. Alright, so now I'm going to pull this down a little bit more. Right here, up, right, now we're good. Right there. Alrighty, so now you got your 2 tag ends. I don't have a knife or a scissors on me, so we're going to have to go old school here. Use the good old Cutco knives. By the way, I know this is a jig skirt making video, but if you are looking for a fishing knife look up Cutco knives. They have the sharpest knives I have ever worked with in my life. They will cut very well. Very, very good. I got a fillet knife and a hunting knife. A deer gutting knife with them. So, they're very, very, very good. Now, these probably won't be very even because I'm having to cut awkward strips of them. So, but you can deal with the awkward strips whenever you're done. Alrighty, so we've got everything. We've got it set up as a finesse jig, and this is kind of like a moldy PB&J, I guess you could say, because it's got your purple, it's got your greens, and then it's got your root beer, and then it's got that little, just a hint of purple, of barbed wire purple. So alright, now we're going to take our jig, thread it through, try to find the center best as we can. Now we're going to try to line up. We want to try to line up the jig as best as we can when it comes to the rattle pods on the back of it and everything. You know, we want them to be to the back. Alright, so now we've got everything spread out. All good. Now here comes the fun part. Alright, so here we go. I'm getting it up onto that collar right there. Oh, here we go. Gotta take that off. Forgot about that. If you're redoing an Ekin jig head, your skirt won't slide up over that collar unless it's pre-put on your tier collar. Alright, so now we have got this finesse jig. Got it set up pretty good. And now your final part of making this jig is to cut the top of your skirt right here. So right now, this is your not so much finished product. All we gotta do is the cutting now. But overall, it's pretty good looking lure. And you know, whenever you put your trailer on there, that'll spread out, and we gotta shorten it up. But thanks for watching this tutorial on how to put a jig skirt, how to make a jig skirt. If you ever want me to make you some skirts or jigs or anything, just email me at 2717jigworks@gmail.com, and I'd glad to give you some quotes. Thanks for watching.